but I do have to talk today about a defamation lawsuit.
This November, I'll cast my first vote in a presidential election ever. The fact is, our right to vote is under attack. I've seen it. Long wait lines. People blocked from registering to vote. Texans denied our voice. Donald Trump's Republicans are making it harder for us to vote, but we won't let them get away with it. And Kamala Harris won't let them get away with it either. She's fought for our freedoms. She's fought for our voice, but we will only be heard if we vote. As the saying goes, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu.
1 year later.
To everyone out there who's watching this, who you may still not believe me, you may not find me trustworthy, you may think that I'm a paid Democratic shill, that's fine. It's within your right to believe that. I am part of Chorus. I accepted money to be part of a technical and operational training program and a mentorship program. I have absolutely no shame about being part of Chorus. I am someone who has been on my own, working and busting my ass since I was 19 years old to be able to build a better life for my children and give them the safety and security I never had. And next year, when I go back to college and I'm able to finish and become the first person in my family to graduate from college, I will have absolutely no guilt in accepting money to make myself more independent in the future. It is the same as somebody giving seed money to a small business to build their infrastructure so that that business can go on to be self-sustaining.
Yes, 6 days ago, this happened. Libras are exposing themselves to a level never seen before. If you have been following this channel, you realize I've been posting videos about these Democrat pay influencers. A Democrat like Taylor Lorenz put in an article exposing how dark money is fueling them to go against Trump. Should tell you, oh Lord, we saw that during the campaign period, how these people were pouring out almost the same messages. I didn't know this was happening until now. They are threatening to sue her for exposing them. Like, this is a lie. I've seen a lot of videos. I'm going to show you what exactly is going on. I knew a day is coming. These people will be exposed one after another. Coming out to debunk this is something we already know. Imagine like a video I posted where they are now claiming that Mark Zuckerberg just created a fake figure to tell Trump. If you watch majority of their videos, they have the same talking point. It's the same thing I saw during the campaign.
Mark Zuckerberg and Donald Trump just got caught on a hot mic, essentially admitting to making up numbers to make Donald Trump's economy sound better.
Mark Zuckerberg was just caught on a hot mic, making up numbers for Donald Trump.
Alright, we have it folks, on camera. The Trump admin just accidentally admitted that they have been making up BS numbers.
It's, for years I've been saying, the left needs to organize independent media in the way that the right has been doing. The left needs to fund independent creators the way that the right does. The right has won even arguably presidential elections because they're organized with regard to online and independent media. They're killing us. We've been so behind. And this kind of support for creators is exactly what I've been advocating.
Yes, grab your popcorn. There is something more concerning. The truth is coming out. Taylor Lorenz sent out a bombshell in an article exposing how dark money is paying off Libra influencers. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please endeavor to do that and check. Always remember to thumbs up if you see my notification.
Well, I hate to start a show like this, but I do have to talk today about a defamation lawsuit. After Wired published a piece last week that made a number of untrue allegations and implications about me and other creators, claiming I'm taking money in exchange for letting someone dictate the content of this show or restrict what I'm talking about, and many other claims and implications. a whole bunch of you wrote to me and said, David, are you going to sue for defamation? Suing for defamation and winning is really the way to take control back and to prove that you didn't do the things you're accused of. Now, it's a fair question, and I want to talk about that today. I didn't even plan on mentioning this entire fiasco again, but it really has taken on a life of its own. Over the last few days, I've consulted with some of the top defamation attorneys in the country, lawyers who have won some of the largest verdicts, I think, in U.S. history. And I've been advised this could take 6 figures in legal fees just to get to the end without even a guarantee of getting the money back, right? I am not litigious by nature. I think all of you know that. I've never sued anybody. It would be stressful. It would be time consuming.
A lot.
You've become almost a conservative all of a sudden.
I have not. I have not. That is a misreading by stupid people. But
I believe you've seen the little games they struggle to play here. He came out trying to debunk even this lady you saw speaking at the DNC a few months ago during the campaign period, though she was recently fired. She is part of that group. This group put out money to these people to create content that they like. They give you the talking points. They are in the same WhatsApp group. So they say the same thing in different ways. If today Trump put out something, they want to misquote it, they do that. During the campaign period, they had the same messages circulating on social media. A lot of people came to confess, like, oh, these people are contacting me to pay this amount of money. They are paying 8,000 per, I don't know if it's per month for them to do this. So you can understand when you see these people putting out videos, you need to understand, see exactly why they're doing so. They are being paid. I create what I like. I say what I like on this channel. Nobody can stand and say, oh, you must create this kind of videos. Impossible. I wouldn't do that.
I knew those creators were getting paid by the DNC. Let me see that. Here it is. It says,
I'm shocked at how stupid these people are, with all due respect to this lady. But first of all, Chorus updated their website today multiple times. They're drastically updating their website to try to mitigate the fallout. I have the pitch decks for the program. I have the pitch decks for Chorus. I have all of the pitch decks. They are described as, in the New York Times article about Chorus when they launched, Brian Tyler Cohen is talking about it as this like remedy to democratic messaging. It's very much a Democrat project. Also, it is a project of the 1630 Fund, a dark money group, according to the contract that we have. We have multiple copies of the contract. So this idea that like, oh, Chorus is just a nonpartisan like incubator for all creators. What are you talking about? It exists specifically per their own language to push Democrat messaging. Now, is that the same as the DNC? No, it's not. The DNC, we don't say that in the article either. But like, please stop falling for this ridiculous stuff and read the article and realize that just because the company updates the website, today, that doesn't change any of the facts of the article. Please just read the article. You guys, I know there's a paywall. There's ways to get around the paywall, but for God's sake, like, please use some critical thinking. Use some critical thinking. Also, one other thing. They keep saying Chorus. We're talking about the 1630 Fund. That's what we're talking about. The 1630 Fund is a dark money group. They are the ones, the Chorus is a project of the 1630 Fund, but the money is from the 1630 Fund.
This is what Taylor Rand came out to say after they started blowing up videos, going after her. They want to deny. She's a Democrat. Exposing what is happening in the Democratic Party. They're being paid to push out Democratic messages. Don't trust anything you see on this media, like seriously. Because you might be watching someone for a very long time pushing a certain narrative. You will not know if that person is being paid or not. I don't know, in the conservative movement, I've not seen something like this before. There is nobody that will stand and tell you, oh, that he's being paid to do this. No. Only the Democrat Party. You will see this. Crazy, right?
At the risk of giving an internet troll more attention, I want to address a piece that Taylor Lorenz wrote yesterday for Wired.
I will end here. Please share the video. This channel is not getting recommendations.
People line up for my advice, and you're walking away like I'm stupid. line up for my advice.
Going to lionize.
Why? Marriage, infertility.
How hard it is to live in the White House.
Post this morning alleging that since I said I will prevail.
It also there's no self-defense because kids in here and resolve this issue is called conflict resolution.
Again, the evidence is still coming in.
This is definitely a self-defense case, because it always is one until you...
Because she's fearful.
Registration Act is
talking about
term, and you will be very...
Once again, the field was littered with Winter does.
And black people don't want to live around ratchet black.
How bad is his reputation going to be?
It's bad.
You need to connect the dots.
Going to carry a level of weight position
or a rant.
And Democrats need to get their shit together.
I find it so funny how these